If none of this guide has been useful, drop me a like and click on screen right now to some more zombies guides.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your ultimate guide to Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're going to go over all the systems. I'm going to explain how the maps work. I'm going to use some tips and tricks to go over them, how to unlock the punch, how to get situated in the maps and progress and unlock everything. I'm going to show you how perks and augments and everything work. And I'm going to give you effective ways to unlock and attain these. So consider this your comprehensive guide for Black Ops 6 Zombies. After sticking with me through this whole video, you're going to come into this game mode on a lot better foot than if you hadn't watched it yet. But to give back to you guys for always supporting, as always, I am going to be doing a couple of giveaways of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. All you need to do to enter is just subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and comment your Twitter down below and your platforms to play. So with that out of the way, let's get into explaining
Security Chief Blanchard, I'll copy. I've barricaded the command center. Not a little dinged up, but I'll live. See if there's anyone left to save. Body cam's live. I'll keep eyes on.
With this, quickly adjusting basic things like perform sensitivity and so on, can do this especially if you're a bit more experienced. It's a lot better than the standard in my opinion, so that's now I'm going to go into a deep dive in settings in a video much later, but that's outside the scope of this video. We don't really need to optimize our settings at the moment. We just need to get well enough to be able to play the game. So once you've
We've got 3 scientists unaccounted for. That's in town. Locating and extracting them is now your top priority.
Because upon starting a brand new account, you're going to be level 1 and you will not have access to files and you're not going to have access to documents until level 11, but I'll explain that. Level 1 process and so we're just selecting one of these. Level 1 is upgrade a dedicated melee weapon, relevant attack, and then dangerous attack. So really the only thing that you need to focus on here are probably your weapon, field upgrade, and gobble gums, and everything else that can kind of be valuable and make you get level 1 these classes. But for now, if you're just starting at level 1 and you need access to loadouts, we can ignore that for now. We'll touch on that later. But let's talk about Liberty Falls, and this is certainly the easiest map to, and I recommend starting here.
Hello.
Just
Can you
trying
pause
to
it? Can you check 2 minutes for me?
So,
Yeah? What do you want? I can save and quit this game now, so...
You got a bit of paper? I can show you. Tell me if you can do this, because it's beaten me and focusing maths is no use. Can you turn the bed for me?
What, is this his last resort?
No, not at all. But she doesn't want any help from you.
Directly.
She doesn't want any help from you via me. But I want to know how to do it, and I can't. I don't know what it's called to look it up. So
Scientific notation. You mean standard form?
Standard form?
Yeah.
Form. Scientific. Oh, that's no spell scientific, is it? Scientific notation. Okay, so that is 1.5 times 10 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? Minus 5.
I think I would have done
times 4 times 10.
Let me just double check.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Times 10 to the minus 6.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
1.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just check it out a bit. Yeah.
So multiplied by 1.25.
Oh my god, this is so easy.
Yeah,
because once you do A-level maths, you actually realise that the quick way to do it, like you add those indices, you multiply those first, and you add it with that combined index.
We need to do this the Spanish. Yeah, but we need to do the Spanish way.
easier that way.
Hang on. So please.
Factorise.
So 1, 2, 3. Hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1.5 times 10 to the minus 6. Please concentrate on what I'm doing. Times 6.
No.
So
Why?
that's not minus.
No.
Oh, so hang on. So it's then times 6 times 10 to the 5. Okay. So I believe that they want it to be done in the Spanish way, which would be 1.5 times 4 times 10 to the minus 5 times...
Yeah, that's that way, yeah.
6.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, just bear with me. Let me get as far as I can get.
Yeah.
And then over 1.25 times 6 times 10 to the 6 times 10 to the 5. Okay, and that equals 6 times 10 to the minus 11 over 7.
I'll use a calculator for that.
Find out quick as the ink, look at it. Blue keys. Dylan's on it!
Are you going, man?
No.
Because there's loads of different ways you could do it really quickly, but I like that way is fine as long as you get the
7.5
quarter of
times
6.
10 to the 11.
Yeah, because you have the indices up. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's as far as I can get.
Okay. Well, I can tell you my way of doing it, which would be breaking it apart.
So what the
you
answer?
can break it apart.
So the answer.
Or use
So the answer.
Because why not?
I don't know. 8 times 10.
Is that the answer?
To the minus 23.
Is that their answer?
That's the answer. Yeah, that's the answer according to.
As long as those numbers are right, this is how I do it. Yeah.
Can you tell me?
Show me. That's just a fraction that you can just break apart.
Yeah.
Now, what I would do is I'd separate 6 and 7.5 and 10 and those two. So you get two different things being multiplied.
That sounds good. So
I
can't remember how to manipulate this. So, yeah. So how do we break it apart?
8 times 10 minus 2, 3.
So can you do 6 over 7.5 over times? That doesn't work. So I don't know. I can't remember how to manipulate it.
Okay, right. Basically, what I'd do is I'd break it apart because that's just you don't want to do with that. Are they allowed to use a calculator on this?
Yeah, I think the idea is you don't.
You're not allowed to use it because they can't expect you to use 6.75. What I do is I do 6 over 7.5, then 10 minus 11 over 10, 11. Because then you can process that indices and then process that.
Yeah.
And you can combine them.
But the fractions work like that, then,
yeah? Yeah. Basically, because you're just breaking it. That is just, think about it as division. If you multiply fractions, that times that is times that, and that's times that.
Okay.
And then what I do now is you've got to take I don't know how to divide it, but Stevie probably knows how to divide it.
So 6 divided by 7.5.
Yeah, 0.8, lovely. That's good. So you get 7, then you get 0.8. And then you process that indices. You remember how indices laws work? You know how indices laws work?
I can't remember that.
So when you're dividing to these, so if you're dividing 10 equal powers.
We'll go minus.
Yeah, so 10 minus 11 divided by 10, 11 is 10 to the minus 22.
Yeah.
So you get times 10 to the minus 22.
Which is wrong.
No, you haven't finished it yet.
Oh.
That's 0.8. Yeah?
Yeah.
So if we times that by 10, we make sure we change it to the right side.
Yeah.
So by that, we times that by 8, and then we knock one off the power there to get that, which is the answer. Do you understand?
I do.
I don't know what their way is, but my way is...
This makes sense. This makes sense. And I get that, I don't get this.
Why? So that's
So I get that. So dividing it by that means it's reducing it, it's pushing it back.
That way.
Negative, or negative.
Yeah, when you have indices laws like that, when you're dividing two numbers to the same indices, when you're dividing them, you're subtracting them, when you're multiplying them, you're adding them.
So hang on. So this needs to go. 10. This is the bit that my brain I can't. So 0.8 is the same as 8 times 10
Yes, that's a
to
better
the
way of doing it.
minus 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 8. So this bit, yeah, is 8 times 10 to the minus 1
Yeah.
times 10 to the minus 23. So if you do those two together, then that is 10. Sorry, no, 10 to the minus 22, isn't it?
Yeah. What was that?
Right, then it's 10 times 10 to the minus 23. That bit's really confusing because you that goes forward, and for that to go forward, that's actually the opposite to go back.
Yeah, because you're breaking it apart.
Okay,
That's my way of doing it.
that seems like the most straightforward way of doing it.
I bet their way would be like that long. But if you break it apart, it makes it a bit easier.
Yeah, but the important bit is knowing that you split that.
Can I see their answer books? See how they. She's given up. She had tension.
Obviously, your relationship with each other is very argumentative, isn't it? And also, there's always been an element of competitiveness, isn't it? And obviously,
really?
Yes.
I don't really care.
You not so much
More.
now, but you've both been very competitive, and obviously you're very good at maths now.
Yeah, but I don't see why I can't help with that.
No,
Like,
but you know what would be great
yeah.
is if you could find a way. If you could bridge the gap somehow, and I think it's probably impossible.
Just back to her.
I'll take a photo of it, but no.
You right? Do you want me to write step by step?
No, I get that now. I get it.
Well, step one,
It
break.
was
Step
all right.
one.
I just didn't know you could do. I couldn't work out what you did there.
Yeah, it's just indice laws. So when you're dividing them, subtract the bottom number from the top, and then when you're timesing them, add the powers.
Yeah, it's so hard. Like if I can't do it, but the thing for me is I've been out of it.
Yeah.
So I'm for me to be able to expect to be able to do something like that.
But one thing that may end up helping you, which is this, something like that. This came up in A-level maths once, and it's something like that.
2 to the 2.
It's a bit weird, but what you can do is you can do.
I can't do that.
You do that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And there's laws like if you do 10 to the 5 over 2 to the 5.
But you have to remember that.
Yeah, and then if you do that, that's the same as. This might actually help you in this. I have a feeling one of them might involve this. You can just do that. Those two, can you just add them on the bracket?
Okay, that's your book.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
Why is this in here?
Because I was messing around with it whilst I was waiting for the Halifax woman to say, I finished checking your account. It seems like there has been formula activity in place and stock is by temporarily holding all your purchases for all of my retailers.
pushing. We need to find out what caused all this, even if it turns out it was us.
And starting the game is pretty easy. Now I'm going to show you a couple of the systems that the game is going to guide you along, and a couple of tools that you need to know about. But when you spawn into this room, you have access to a couple of systems. Up the machine in this room, and just these parts of it, and then unlock them. But eventually, once you
Max armor.
Let Klaus help you paint the walls with those brains.
Klaus!
Small stations like this can't be the map, but you can go into these and purchase a couple of different things. First of all, scrap, which is the other type of currency you have to upgrade the rarity of your weapon, or upgrading the rarity of your weapon is very important because it just adds tons of base damage every time you go up here. And if you play Cult of the Zombies, you might remember that there were two different versions of scrap. There was essentially green and blue, and in Black Ops 6, there has been simplified to scrap. So now as you play the walls along, eventually you may notice that you pop up to stand site. They make these giant big chains, and you can actually enter the center of it.
That must have been Den's Griffin. Church groundskeeper. Good guy. Seems his luck didn't stick around in the end, though. I wonder what the key's for. All right, Riffle. Let's see what you've been keeping locked up in here. A handbrake.
It only spawned.
Amazing. These perks get very expensive as you buy more. So now you have access to not only the SAM site that should cover you as far as how to progress your weapons and get stronger in the match. Now, I would recommend your first couple of ranks try to remember what the big are in them, because the cover this machine does not spawn on the map until round 25. At this point, you can go to a single location here on the rooftop and buy every single thing that you may or may not have. But at the same time, it's definitely advantageous to remember where the perk spots are, because you may need to go and visit them a couple of times depending on how much you're going down. But another thing that's really cool you can do in the recalls is a small little Easter egg to access this wall. So in order to do this, it's going to be
Everyone, they do not like it when we put them in the head.
the map, and I'm going to show everyone the comic shop. If you sort
What the
of
fuck?
sequence, right? And
That's gonna attract some attention. Keep the
Come
hostiles
on.
clear. We need to build pressure behind that valve.
Ah!
Keep wasting those bullshit inside.
which does not kill me makes me want to kill you even more. I didn't come here to fuck around.
One more item dropped off the shopping list. This better be worth it.
But assuming you keep a lot of this,
I am going to regret not correctly using my system this long time.
let's talk about offense. By the time you have offense,
Ow!
Just a scratch. It will not valve.
the way that
I am not enjoying this flashback.
Hello. Why you on?
But in this video, I just want to give you but starting with the stamina augments, eventually by unlocking multiple augments, will be given the ability to unlock other augments for single augments. So you have augments.
Boom!
Right with something?
Juggernaut.
Truly
Juggernaut.
a
Jug. Is he just in a mood now? Or?
Jack, that's the wiring for the jet gun.
Why though? I don't understand.
I think that's everything we need for the jet gun. Let's head back to the motel and slap this thing together.
Different people find different things about different.
Alright.
Mr. Harris.
Is that a design for a weapon? Looks like you already found some of the parts. Rusted dies, model 23. Definitely
Jet
not
gun
jet.
gone bro.
That doesn't matter now, does it? This thing to you.
What?
Most of them, some of the works and don't have to try them, test them. Yeah. Jesus.
That's Dr. Levine. Joined the physics team last year. Nice enough guy.
One out of
Weird.
the three.
I'd hang
Hello.
on to that.
My name is Among.
Oh no. Dr. Billy's here. My favorite egg.
Who are
Book
you?
smart, but street smart. Another component. Stoic.
Action and
To the left side of the
Samsung. Wait, what's Samsung? Aircon. Is that the remote?
Body cam signal. Project Terra Security, yes? A so-called rapid response team. Not rapid enough, but I knew you would come.
Thanks. What do I? You're joking, right? Oh, you can do it. Oh, fuck. Boom!
Find a good workspace to put it together.
Doctor, you make suggestions, you don't give orders. How does this LTG thing work?
LTG.
I'm worried about the director. I saw him when this started, and his comms went dark.
Well, if I'm learning anything, it's that just because you're missing doesn't mean you're dead.
Papá, si tienes dos manzanas y comes uno con...
Who are you talking to?
Tienes más.
Just a rhetorical question, that's all.
Would have been on Pelletier.
Yes, he was formidable. But sometimes survival is about the friends you make. So my colleagues managed to fill one ether canister before they, ran out of luck.
As I do, Mama.
Canister. Go summon a nice, juicy
Who?
monster.
I saw her earlier.
I tried it.
If I had sweatbands, they would have been working all the time.
He's like big pub, and I've got loads of pack bags for that, so I just want to have it. What?
Ah, it's a switcher bag.
Oh, that pub was over there, man.
Right, I'll use this. I'll wash that and then I'll make this. For this, it's like, well, do I buy another electric pizza?
Whoa.
It's a lot. No, they're really expensive.
Are they? Because everyone's using everything.
Gateway portal should fully open in about a minute.
Oh no, I forgot, God.
Destabilizes. There goes our chance to catch a big one.
What was it up to
Protect that gear, Alpha Team. Give it the time it needs.
Failure imminent.
Oh,
Are you taking the next
We
one?
mustn't dwell on
I will
failure.
let me have that one.
Start
I might
again.
get that one first.
This is not good.
That's what I would do with it.
this is a new.
Anything you get over. Well, this is done. We could play this one first, right? Oh, we don't have to start some from.
What do you want to use this one? I think this is more modern. This is,
Yeah, roughly. Sorry, let's play it tonight.
no, I
Let's play it tonight.
Hey, what?
How about I give them a hand? I
Okay.
have one coin spare.
So that's all the parts that you can do now.
Amazing!
No!
What you need to do, just I'm going to take any of these shells out so you just take them on back after the bit.
Yes.
Of course.
In. LTG will take it down.
Well, I mean, what I need you to do is, I would put everything I continue. You could play whole music. Oh, yes, yeah, that's it.
Now, do not think. You're quite well.
You know what I mean? So, put it there.
No, I don't hate you. I don't think you do either. But everything you do is true.
Which replaces your special grenade. Now, this step is
Are you a special grenade? Are you a special? Have you tried the stuff in there?
You are so bogged down. Oh, it's not terrible puzzles. Don't do puzzles anymore.
I do. That's what they all say.
I love doing puzzles.
I did the one of puzzles, I beat it. I got 2-1.
You literally got your puzzle the day, you didn't want it.
Dad's got caught in 4K. Chris, is that the one that...
Extractions available in your AO.
The pug. You are a traitor. Oh, you're joking. Oh, no.
Did you say? Oh, you can't do that now.
It's an injection.
Not do it.
This one is broken.
Do you think that comes in 3 pieces?
Pardon?
Do you think that comes in 3 pieces? That's what I said. What is it?
portal stabilizing.
The biggest one.
Oh, I can't pause it.
What is the trailer? You started it, whatever speaks to you, and then we're going to punish it. But the trash
Shut down
is
that
really
big
old
wall
stuff.
for now.
And the trash. Yeah,
I
one.
was a walking pile of meat.
Yes.
Hurry up! Stupid thing.
Oh, that's a good start. Oh, look, it's got a little spray on top.
Would this be a decent, let's do better on lunchbox?
No.
Oh,
Lunch
that really
box.
was good. Everything's
I don't need.
there.
No, it's a lunchbox.
Makes me want to kill you
It
even
is a
more.
lunchbox. The gaslighting is actually insane.
It says zipper lock, pencil case. It's got my name on it.
No! Stupid.
Really, because
I'm even poured.
Your TV's on.